Hello everybody! I've got enough mission tokens here that I can unlock some of these guns. Actually all these guns, so let's do this. It actually looks pretty cool. I'm optimistic about that. That's cool as well. This Siren, BK57, this Siren camo is actually the same camo that you get from the Lucky Board this season too. Did a video on this, the HBRA3 Siren. I've never seen that before, where they put a Lucky Board camo in one of the events, so that's pretty special too. So the Fennec, that is my absolute favorite SMG to use. I'm going to do a Gunsmith for Beginners video on it today. I've also got Aegis Flux Golem because he was available like last year or something. But before we get into the Gunsmith, I want to talk about the loadout real quick here. With SMGs, especially the aggressive ones, I think that you want to use Skulker. That'll allow your ADS movement speed to be a lot faster. And the Fennec has horrible flinch, so toughness really helps for that. Dead Silence is just a good perk to have on all the time. So let's talk about this. The biggest challenge with using the Fennec is the crazy vertical recoil. So what do you do about that? You put on the biggest vertical recoil reducing attachments that are available. Also, it fires super fast, so we want to have the most amount of ammo that we can possibly have. Finally, I want to talk about the monolithic suppressor on SMGs because it's a really good attachment on a lot of them. Because on assault rifles, it always reduces your ADS time by 12, but on SMGs, a lot of them, it just does it by 7. So it's a really good deal for range. Oftentimes, it's the biggest range boosting attachment on SMGs. And usually, you do want to boost the range on the SMGs because it's not that far. This is basically only effective out to 21 meters unless you're really accurate. Can hit a lot of shots, which the Fennec can be effective or moderately effective at if you can hit those shots. It's got such a fast fire rate that it can make up for the low damage. And then finally, the iron sights on the Fennec are horrible, so we've got a red dot sight, but I'm actually going to take it off just for the inspect because I want to see what the iron sights look like. The other thing to note about the Fennec is that its hip fire bullet spread is actually pretty good, so don't be afraid of hip firing it. Finally, we need to talk about something, and that's the Akimbo perk. The Akimbo perk used to be really good on the Fennec. In fact, when it was released, everybody was using the Fennec with Akimbo perk. But they've nerfed it, and actually what you see now is that the damage is basically halved. So with the Akimbo perk, max damage is 13 or 12. Without it, it's 29 or 27. So it actually does more damage to not use the Akimbo perk. So don't use that. It's not really effective anymore. We'll inspect this. This is actually a cool looking camo. It's not animated, but I like the red and what is that, light gray or white combination. And as far as iron sights go, this is the best coloring you're going to get on a Fennec iron sight unless you get a special custom shaped one. So I'll show you the recoil pattern. And that's actually kind of manageable with those vertical recoil attachments. You get used to that. So I should be able to focus that on his head, and then it does kind of confuse you a little bit when it goes to the side, but hopefully you get your kill before that point. Now, if you want to see, just for fun here, what a good iron sight looks like, this Death Engine camo, this is an awesome Fennec iron sight. But without that, you probably want to put a red dot sight on. Okay, so I'm going to put that back on. And I haven't talked about reticles at all, but find whichever one you like best and use that. I find that I like the add point the most. But one last thing, you don't have to do this, but the Fennec is an extreme close range weapon. If you want to make up for that, you can actually equip the crossbow. The crossbow can one-shot kill pretty reliably, as long as you can get over the low bullet speed. So you're basically sniping with it. You want to put on a bunch of attachments that increase bullet speed. And then if you want, you can play around with the different bolts too. Those are kind of fun. But yeah, just another thing to consider. Alright, so obviously with the Fennec, this being a short range weapon, we want to try to stay in buildings. I'm going to run up and see if I can blitz somebody right here. Yes, like that. Perfect. So reload, see if... Oh, man. Oh, I totally missed that. Yikes. But this can be a good map for staying in buildings, but the trouble is getting to the enemy's building in a front line here. That was some mid-range play, not completely accurate. My teammate got that one. But you can see how fast this thing fires. Okay, that guy's in the building. The teammate's going through here, but I'm going to check the building. Oh, come on. I saw they tossed a trip mine up there. Oh, but he killed me, so I don't have to worry about the trip mine. Honestly, like, if you are up close to somebody and you are already aiming down your sight with the Fennec, it's very difficult for somebody to beat you if you're hitting shots like that. Even with the hip fire, it's still very difficult for somebody to beat you. But CX-9 there, that's one of the guns I think that fires faster than the Fennec. Also the MAC-10, there might be one or two more. Oh, the MG42. Can we get this guy? Unfortunately, see, like here, I'm kind of trapped on my side, but we can still play long range if you hit the shots. I mentioned that before. That was a perfect example. Of course, for me, when I play with the Fennec, I don't have this many vertical recoil attachments on here, so what is this guy doing? He's just gonna bomb me out? This actually doesn't feel like that much vertical recoil to me because I'm used to it and I can hit shots like that. We got Blitz there. Boxing gloves, I believe, prize fighters. I want to get into that other team's building. There's a guy sitting in the hot tub. I see him on the UAV. Woo! Got the headshot because the vertical recoil was moving up. I started aiming at his body and it bumped me up to his head, so headshot. That's one benefit of the vertical recoil being completely straight, at least in the first half of the pattern, because it'll move you up to the enemy's head if you're not already aiming at it. Then it can get you a nice headshot or a quicker kill. Thought I heard people coming up there. There's a guy down here. Can I get him? Oh, he just moved. We gotta move. I don't think anyone's coming up here. They are... Get you? Oh, not quite. Okay. So that would have been long range. I would have been surprised if I got that kill, but it doesn't hurt to try anyway. Now I've got the purifier. Oh, and it's already halftime. That was ridiculous. I didn't check the score before I pulled that out. Now we're down by 3. 7-3. You're doing pretty well. MVP was 12-5 on my team. Good job for him. I'm going to try the same thing. If I can start in this building and blitz somebody. Oh, he really slid in there. Yikes. And then he slid like right under me. Couldn't get... I feel like if I had one more shot at him, I would have gotten a kill. But let's try this side. Teammate's got it covered. That's a nice bonus. He's just camping, but I'm going to run up here. See, there's definitely somebody there. Saved your life, teammate. Oh, yikes. Oh, there were 2 guys back there. I could have had another kill if I just fired for an extra half second. Maybe even a quarter of a second. That guy was almost dead. Frustrating. Okay, there's a guy out there in the middle. Teammate's got him. Somebody's right here. There you are. Oh, came from behind. Never expect that in a front line. That's why I want to get in their building, because then I can start coming from behind them. Catch them out in the open. That looked like they came from upstairs. Got you. Oh, that came from me. I thought I had a teammate there. Okay. Oh, and we're going to wait for that thermite. I'm not going to try to run through that. There's a guy here. He must have been reloading. It's like he was not firing at me at all. What are you firing at, teammate? Making me nervous. Okay, there's somebody. Alright. Solid mid-range kill there. The other thing is, I sacrificed ADS bullet spread to get the vertical recoil control, so it's a lot harder to get mid to long range kills with this gunsmith, but at least you can keep aiming at the enemy. There is enough recoil control for that. Oh, there you go. It's fun with fast fire rate weapons. You can just, if you need just that one last hit on them, you can kind of spin. Let's get this guy. Yes, long shot. You can just kind of rotate, go side to side frantically, and you'll hit that shot because the fire rate is so fast. Okay, somebody's coming up here. Oh, two guys. Get one, and let's take out the other with the shocker, see? I don't know what he was doing. There you are. Hip fire. Look at that. Tight hip fire. Quick time to kill with that hip fire. Where are you guys? There we go. Nice, quick purifier kill. I thought I heard a guy there. There he is. Oh! Oh, we still got him anyway. Love it when the afterburn gets them even after they kill you. And now we're winning. Got a slim lead here. Bet we can hold this. But this has kind of been a weird match. I've been doing a lot more long range, mid range than I was hoping for, but we still get some good close range action like that. That's really where the Fennec shines. That kill time is so fast. I don't even get to finish that guy off. But we won. We pulled it out here. Oh, look at that MVP. The HBRA 3 guitar. I still wish that it would show the gun that you used. That would make a lot more sense to me. Yeah. You know, I could have done some of those long-range kills with the crossbow, but I was really trying to show off the Fennec today. Nice little dance party there. 75 tied for first. More impact, though. More assists. Better KD ratio. Me and him, second place guy, carried that team. Wow. So there's the Fennec. Might take a little bit of practice, but I believe it's the best fast fire SMG, aggressive SMG for beginners to use. So give it a try. Let me know what you think. Thanks for watching, everyone.